In a move that sent shockwaves across the basketball universe, the Los Angeles Lakers pulled off what might go down as one of the most seismic trades in NBA history. They landed none other than Luka Doncic, the Slovenian superstar and generational talent, prying him away from the Dallas Mavericks in a blockbuster deal that has already reshaped the league's power structure. Luka to the Lakers. Let that sink in. This wasn't just a trade. It was a tectonic shift in the balance of power in the Western Conference. One moment, Dallas was on the cusp of title contention, armed with an MVP-level talent in his prime. The next, they were spiraling into irrelevance, missing the playoffs entirely, and watching from the sidelines as their former cornerstone donned the purple and gold. For the Lakers, this was a masterstroke, a bold declaration that they weren't just living in the twilight of the LeBron James era, but preparing for the dawn of the next dynasty. Doncic isn't just a star, he's the star. At just 26 years old, he's already cemented himself as one of the game's elite talents, a walking triple-double, and a cold-blooded closer in crunch time. He's the kind of player you build around for a decade. But for every action in the NBA, there's a reaction. For the Lakers, as brilliant as the Doncic deal was, it came at a cost. And that cost might just be Giannis Antetokounmpo. In the ever-volatile world of NBA superstars, Antetokounmpo is the latest name swirling in the rumor mill. The two-time MVP and one-time champion reportedly isn't thrilled with the Bucks' recent postseason flameouts and could be eyeing greener pastures. If or when he becomes available via trade, expect a feeding frenzy. And while the Lakers would love to be in that mix, the sad truth is, they're probably out of it. Why? The answer is simple. Assets. After pulling off the Doncic heist, the Lakers' war chest is nearly empty. They've spent the kind of capital, both in terms of players and picks, that you only spend once in a generation. That limits their ability to go all in for another top 5 player. Even if they want Giannis, the pieces just aren't there. Let's say the Lakers did try to throw something together. A realistic offer might look like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, and a handful of future first-round picks. But let's be honest. That's not going to move the needle for Milwaukee. Not when the Bucks would face enormous backlash for trading their franchise icon. And not when those picks would likely fall late in the first round, given the Lakers would be instant contenders with Giannis on board. Milwaukee knows it. The league knows it. And the Lakers front office, led by Rob Pelinka, likely knows it too. It's not just about talent, it's about leverage, optics, and long-term planning. The Bucks would rather trade Giannis to a team with a deeper asset pool, a rebuilding squad with promising young players and premium draft picks. Sending him to the Lakers would feel like handing the Avengers another Infinity Stone. So what's next for LA? The mission now becomes more calculated. They have their offensive maestro in Doncic. They still have LeBron James, for however long he decides to keep pushing back Father Time. But defensively, and particularly in the paint, they need help. With Anthony Davis shouldering a heavy load and constantly battling injuries, the Lakers need a reliable big man who can anchor their defense without costing the moon. Giannis was the dream. A two-way force, capable of dropping 30 points while locking down the other team's best player, he would have instantly made the Lakers a championship favorite. Just look at the numbers. This past season, Antetokounmpo averaged a staggering 30.4 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game, shooting an absurd 60% from the field. Sure, his 22.2% clip from deep still leaves something to be desired, but when you're that dominant inside the arc, who's complaining? But dreams don't always fit cap sheets or trade frameworks. The Lakers have to pivot. The good news? There are still options. Rim protectors and versatile defenders who won't require an arm, leg, and future are still out there. Pelinka and the Lakers brass need to identify a cost-effective solution that complements Doncic's offensive wizardry, and supports LeBron and AD as they chase another ring in what could be their final window together. The Lakers aren't just chasing stars, they're chasing greatness. And while the Doncic trade was the first step toward a new era, it may have closed the door on Giannis before it even opened. Still, in Hollywood, the lights never dim for long. With Luka leading the next act and the Lakers reloading around him, the NBA better be ready. Because this story, it's just getting started.